My name is Priyanka, and thank you for being here. I'm here to tell you a story. At the blank screen. How many of you came here using Google Maps? Right? Technology is amazing, isn't it? I mean, apart from this. I'm not a stand-up comedian. Which is exactly what a stand-up
We're gonna have some technical difficulties here, just gonna have a moment.
Or I can say how grateful I am to be here. Thank you to each one of you for being here. It's right on the evening of Thursday. Well, not Friday yet, but tomorrow is Friday. Well, one thing for all the startup founders here, I'm just finding things to talk about. But one thing for all startup founders is if you ever get a chance to participate in this whole process of coming here, it's been 3 months, 4 rounds, but the journey has been really incredible. The big shout out to the whole team, the way they handhold and assign a business coach and just walk you through and help you get those deliverables out there. I think that is extremely essential. Especially when I'm bootstrapped. And I'm going to be talking about my financial projection, but there's that bootstrap thing too. This is outside of my 6 minutes, so I think it's okay. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna back up.
The hardest thing was actually to find childcare for tonight. I'm a mom of 2 boys. So, yeah. A friend pitched in last moment because my trusted babysitter, she had an emergency to deal with. I'm sorry about that. I hope her family's doing okay. But, yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, we're just gonna give it maybe a few seconds here.
You can stand here with me. I was getting lonely over
Thank you,
here.
yeah. There we go. Okay, now we can start the timer now.
All right, so technology, we agree, technology is amazing. Yes, it makes our lives convenient, it makes our lives efficient, and it really empowers us in more ways than one. But it's not so great when raising our kids. That is because a lot of the devices and the apps and the screen time that they're exposed to actually focuses on consumption and not so much on creation. Kids who are exposed to meaningless screen time start developing trouble having social skills, telling stories, actually sharing, not the Instagram stories. There's a definite lack of engagement. Like I said, I'm a mom, and I see this happening at home. So I founded Pop Smart Kids. At Pop Smart Kids, our mission is not to move away from technology, but to incorporate human collaboration into tech. In order to do that, we're launching a storytelling platform, Pop Smart Write. We did a quick beta test a few months back, and we're bringing it live. Kids can actually get onto their tablets and write beautiful stories, not just using text, but using images, pictures, and art. Remember that beautiful summer vacation you took and the lovely pictures you took? Time to turn them into not just a picture book, but a storybook. Write stories with your kids. I want you to feel the connection through technology. We all know parental engagement is essential in a wholesome development of a child. And that's what our mission is. That's what our goals are. That's what we want to bring in using our platform. Parents and teachers who are using this application can provide focused mentoring to the kids. And that's the human connection that we intend to bring in using technology. And that's what's missing when kids are constantly on screen these days. So it's not so much about the amount of time, but how we use tech. I call it mentor over monitor. And while kids are having so much fun writing stories and sharing their experiences, they are actually developing writing skills, which is essential. We live in a tech-immersed world. By 2022, technology will eliminate 75 million existing jobs. But at the same time, it's going to create 133 million new jobs. I want my child, your child, every child growing up today to be part of those 133 million people who will be grabbing those jobs. Access to digital tools is necessary, which is why we are partnering with local libraries to create this writing workshop. So kids who do not have access to these tools and opportunities at schools will be able to learn that and experience that. I'm a woman of color, I'm a woman in tech, and I'm an immigrant, but I call this home now. I want to build a tech company that provides that space for women, immigrants, and underrepresented communities to come and have a career, to grow. And that is why as we grow our customer base, we want to hire more women and immigrants. We love what we do. We are passionate about it. And if you ask me, I want the storytelling platform called SmartWrite in every kid's hand. But let's be practical. We have looked at 20%. We want to grab 20% of the primary education market, which puts us at a market opportunity of $3.4 billion. And how are we going to do that? We have a solid marketing campaign in place to have an outreach through our social media channels, as well as our app goes live on iTunes and Google Play Store. We are already generating a lot of content using our blogs and social media channels, where we provide tactical and implementable tools and tips to parents so they can help their kids identify how to behave responsibly in the online world. We are looking to have partnerships with after-school learning centers, summer camps, and we have had trade shows. We have participated in trade shows. We are planning to do more of those at national levels like ISTE and at our local communities like Parent Teacher Student Association events. We have other companies who have storytelling apps, and thank goodness for that. It just gives us the confidence that yes, there is a need for this. People are identifying that this is what we need to do. We have priced ourselves at a $5.99 subscription model because we feel this makes our app accessible to everyone, and at the same time, it gives us enough margin to grow in the future years. This is our year one. We're very excited, and as you can see, we have managed our expenses in a way that we can grow, but we do not see the profits come in until year 4. That's when we anticipate to secure some of the big licenses with the school districts, with the after-school learning centers, and summer camps. This is the magic. This is where the magic happens. Collectively, we have built a team which brings in years of experience from the tech space, from operations, from marketing. We have serial entrepreneurs in the team, and we have local community leaders in the investor space. Together, we are passionate about what we are building. We believe that technology has to be managed by the kids of tomorrow to develop 21st century skills and not the other way around. I invite you to join me as team leaders, users, partners, and investors. Join me in this journey. Let's reimagine digital playtime for the future generation. Click on talksmartkids.com and sign up for our newsletters and watch out for the app launch news. Thank you.
So you talk about partnering with schools as part of a big source of revenue for you. How do you plan on partnering with schools? What's your strategy?
Right, absolutely. So when we did our beta in the end of May, we did pilot in a few schools, in a few classrooms actually. And moving forward, when the app goes live, we have already used the end of summer and the beginning of summer to talk to a lot of the schools, especially in the greater Seattle area and a few in North Carolina. So this has just been through our community, through our social channels. So we are targeting teachers first. So we are reaching out to the teachers and trying to understand what their needs are, how they can be best use this platform. And once we have used that feedback and to develop this product a little bit further, that's when we plan to go and have a top-down approach and approach the school districts.
Do you anticipate that you can be profitable just with consumer purchases, or do you need those big license deals to become profitable?
We do need those big licenses to be to be profitable and comfortable.
So do you see any localized type of impact through this, either in the communities by the creation of communities which create employment, or through creating online groups which they create a better community, which seems a little counterintuitive to getting kids off the screen so that they can be more interactive. But what do you see as far as your social localized impact?
Right, absolutely. So one of the ways we have only done it very locally, and when I say very locally, I have just used my local Issaquah School District Parent Teacher Student Association to form smaller groups. But as we grow, we want to have this very local meetups, which will essentially be with parents and teachers, where we can come up with lesson plans and digital citizenship plans, which can be employed, which can be used in the classrooms and at home to teach kids about what are the tech goals, what can they do, so they can, not so much as, yes, there has to be a monitoring of the amount of time they spend, but there also has to be that development of goals and how they can manage their own screen time and tech time. We have spoken to libraries as well, and while we're talking about the writing workshops, we are also talking about having this closed conversations with local community leaders where we can come up with these plans for kids.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Priyanka. Thank you.